Hi guys, I am currently having just a really big realization regarding I think my hyper independence, and I think just I'm processing how I built my TikTok over 4 years ago, and I have all these followers, and I just went ghost. There would be times where I just went ghost to go on my own internal transformation, which I feel was guided and happened for a reason. But I'm processing that a part of the reason why I ghost is because I don't feel like I can be vulnerable to ask for help, to ask for support in whatever way that is, or to just cry on the internet. And I think it's partially because I know I have family that's watching, and I think that I've allowed that to dictate my behavior online. I'm also I think it's a big thing is I've had family watching, and I am 18 years old, so it's I'm just now adulting. I'm not, I think it would have been different as a minor, where it's I really did feel like I could be controlled by these things or these outside opinions. But now it's just becoming, it's facing the facts, facing reality is the fact that this is what I want to do, this is what I want to teach about. So it's I have to be the example, be the change you want to see. And I'm not really uncomfortable with crying on the internet. The only reason I haven't is because of other people, not necessarily haters, but my family, because of my judgments within family. Because I've cried on the internet before when I was 15, and it just didn't go well. And I think it just kind of maybe traumatized me a bit. So I just was you have to just do it on your own. You just have to figure it out on your own. And I just posted a TikTok talking about how I need financial support right now because I'm in Florida and I don't really have the money to get back to New York. But what I'm trying to say is that I haven't been vulnerable with my fans. I haven't built that community that I've been wanting to build. And it's not necessarily my fault. I'm not necessarily feeling like I'm blaming myself. I'm just realizing how repressed I am emotionally, and how really building a community is around people seeing all aspects of you. And it doesn't mean you have to cry on the internet. It's just to say that if you want to cry, you should be able to express that and share that. And I'm just recognizing there's things that I probably wanted to share that I just wouldn't allow myself to share for months. And it's caused a disconnect between the followers that I've had on TikTok, because I just, kind of drifted and then come back. And it's I feel it's harder to build a consistency when you've built a fan base and then you just walked away and now you're trying to come back. And I'm not I'm not blaming myself or being I feel guilty. I don't feel guilty. I understand the circumstance. I was a minor. There's so many things that are new when you're finally adulting. I can't even believe I'm experiencing all of this right now, these emotions, these things at 18 years old, because so many people don't experience this right away. People experience this later on. But I know what I want. I've always known what I want. I know what I want. And that's always intimidated my family. That's always intimidated ex-partners or friendships. And I'm not gonna shy away from that. I'm not gonna repress that or hold that back anymore. And I also have a right to. I'm 18. I can do what I want to do. I'm really having a breakthrough because a lot of this is connected to my money wounds. and my lack mindset. So that's why I was like, I posted on TikTok that I need financial support, which I do. And I guess I'll say the same thing here. But I feel like it's important that I tell you guys what I'm going through and actually express myself completely authentically, because this is what I want my source of income to be. So it's like just building a community, a safe place where people feel like you're authentic and they can be that way is important. And yeah, so I'm in Florida and I have to get my flight back to New York. I have to get food. I don't have money for food. I have my dog here, my emotional support dog. But yeah, I'm just like recognizing I'm really repressed. And I also can see that like I don't get as angry about things that I used to get angry about. And as much as I can see that as like a good thing, like, oh, I'm more soft and feminine when it comes to certain situations, I've just realized that's also repression, and it's in some way as well. Like me not getting angry is just because I've like just like given up. Like there's a part of me that's just given up. That's always just thought like it's gonna be hard. Like it's never gonna be easy. So it's like, why get angry? Why allow yourself to be angry about something when you're gonna have to get up and push through anyways the next day? So like I don't even allow myself to feel angry about certain things, because I'm like, well, this was gonna happen anyway, so you have to get up and push. Like I'm not saying I am angry right now, but I am saying that when I am angry, I could see that I don't even get to feel that. There's a lot of things that I'm gonna talk about on this channel that are like so concealed. Like so many people in my life don't even know about it. So many people that aren't in my life don't even know about it. Some people that aren't in my life do know about it, but it's like there's so many things that I will eventually be open to talking about, but I feel like I can't talk about it because I'm still experiencing some of it. And that's the sad part, is that it's not like it's out of my life physically, like it's somewhat still a part. So the best thing I can do is just start by being vulnerable, start by allowing myself to cry and work my way there. And I don't have to be open about everything, I know that, but like these are things that I do want to be open about because it's really important to bring awareness to these things. And a lot of people are going through what I went through regarding these things that I'm not talking about. And it's really sad to watch. It's really sad that some of these things happen to me. And I'm just like, I'm not even there yet to just like talk about it. But there's so many things I want to bring awareness to. And it's really important to make a safe space so that other girls and other people in general just feel like they can talk about these things. Because it's just a lot of trauma and just things that I've kept to myself. So a lot of these things my therapist doesn't even know. I think that's something I've realized with adulting, is that a part of adulting is kind of like, in society, it's like this hyper independence. It's like you can't, like you keep everything to yourself. You're doing everything. You have to handle everything. You have to handle your bills. You have to handle this. You have to pay this. And you can't be emotional about it. And I think that like maybe the past 6 to 8 months, there has been things that I've gone through, like extreme things, where I'm like, I can't talk about it. Like I'm 18 now. Like I'm trying to cut off these people from when I was a minor, so I can't go to these people. So it's been like, I've been extra repressed, I would say, since turning 18, because I've been really trapped between, I'm still a kid till like I'm an adult. So there's been this like back and forth of like, you really have to carry this. Like all these like really adult themes that I've gone through, I'm like, you really have to carry this because now you're an adult. Like you can't just like go cry. So it's like, you know, I'm coming out of that. Well, it's like an extreme energy that I'm coming out of. Like, it's a little bit more extreme than when I was like a minor, but it's like I'm coming out of it. But yeah, if you want to help support me, you can book a session with me. You can book a reading. The link is in my bio. You can Cash App, PayPal, Venmo me. I also have Zelle and Apple Pay. Just like let me know if that's something that you want to do, because that's my personal information. Maybe DM me on Instagram or something that you want to Zelle or Apple Pay me. But yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm not even like panicking about. I don't feel like my biggest thing is right now I'm like panicking, like, oh my god, how am I gonna get home and all these things. I'm more so like overwhelmed with how repressed I am. That's what I'm like feeling right now. It's like, whoa, like there's so many things that I have concealed from fans, from friends, from people that I can talk to, I don't talk to. I also the last 8 months of my life, I've really barely been talking to anyone. Like I've been, so around like 3 months ago or 2 months ago, I moved out, but I was living with my best friend. I was living with my best friend for about 6 months, and it was a very transformative experience for our connection. It was insane. Obviously, it's different being out of that space, but we're both very independent within the connection. We've really healed a lot of the karmic cycles that we've dealt with. But like, that's a connection that like someone that I used to like, that was the only person I would talk to. So as soon as I moved out, I didn't really talk to anyone. And of course, to give me and that person a break, we didn't talk for a minute to just process everything that's happened between us, good and bad, whatever. Now we're talking again. We're talking a lot more. But I feel like I'm coming into a space now where I'm trying to socialize and I'm trying to talk about like maybe what I'm going through. But I think like something I realized when I turned 18 is that people don't care. Like no one cares. Like it's something that I realized through really traumatizing experience. I was like, people do not give, no one gives a heck. No one cares. Like no one really sees you. And that's something I've been dealing with, like releasing too, is like realizing like there's people that care about you, like people care about you. Like it was hard. Like I was like, I would talk to myself in the mirror and I'd be like, no one cares. Like no one cares. But it's not because I'm like trying to put myself down. It's actually something that I was like kind of realizing. It's like people do not give a fuck. And it is true to an extent. Like people, you have to protect yourself. You can't just expect everyone to love you, to take care of you, to want the best for you. Not in this world. And I was just realizing that, and it was like a big dead smack of like, whoa, this world is dangerous. But I'm trying to put myself in situations where I can see that people do care about me to like kind of combat that a bit. So if you're watching this, just know you're not alone, and that like I also am launching a community. You can join. It's for free. It's invite only right now. I'm seeing butterflies. It's invite only. You can book a Zoom call with me to see if you're a good fit, and then I'll send you the invite link. It's $1 a month, but I have to charge something on that platform. It would be free, but I have to charge at least like $1, so it's $1 a month. And yeah, any help is help. I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening.